How's it going, everybody? It's time to do your super fun playthrough of Battle World Zone 1. And we're going to be doing that. We're going to be going over through the room bonuses. Ignore that title. I'm super happy. We had a great, fun time. We weren't salty at all. I didn't get on my soapbox or rant at all. It's going to be super fun. Remember, this is difficulty normal, I guess. We got to wait till we get to higher difficulties to see what we see. But let me know about your experiences. The real reason I want to post this video, while you check it out, drink your coffee, while you whip yourself, because you're probably trying to torture yourself while you're watching somebody play this normal difficulty. Leave me your opinions on Battle World, the structure, all that kind of stuff in the comment section below, and I will forward that to the devs, and hopefully, this is already an awesome mode. Everyone's loving it so far. Hopefully, they'll make it even better, even grander, even greater. All right, guys, enjoy the video. Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's time for our first dip into Battle World, which is going to go live in 25 seconds. Honestly, I didn't want to do a video of the gameplay for this because... Okay, we're going to do a reset. That's fine. Because I think it's going to be a joke. I think it's going to be an absolute joke. But, as was pointed out to me, I mean, the game is sure to crash like 400, 500, 600 times. And that in of itself could be kind of entertaining. So let's check out the shit show that's going to be the launch of Battle World. Here we go. All right, we're in, boys. We're in. The music immediately stopped playing. All right, here we go. All right, so the first thing we need to do when we get into our Battle World is we need to go do our Spec Ops, and we need to make sure that we are hitting what we're supposed to hit here. So I got my Alliance Spec Ops. I can just go up here. Let's see. I am getting rid of Old Man Logan. Okay. Actually, you know what? It's going to be easier for me if I do it from here. Player assignment. Dorky Dad. I'm doing Old Man Logan. I'm doing Hank Pym. I'm doing Spider Slayer. So let's confirm these two. Let's go find Spider Slayer. I think he's going to start here now. Spider Slayer. Moon Knight. Venom. Okay, confirm those. Silver Surfer, where are you at? I don't see Silver Surfer here. Where's Silver Surfer? Where is he at? He's here somewhere. I must have missed him. Was he here? He was right here. He was here all along! Alright. Cosmic Ghost Rider is also... Wait, they're all Gear Tier 15. Okay. After that, Craven at Gear Tier 17. Peter B. Parker and Super Skrull. And there you go. That's my 10 for the day. So now that we got that done, let's go do our gameplay. Quote unquote gameplay. Let's see how this goes. Can you unconfirm? Let's see. Can we unconfirm? No. I can only view. What does it look like when I hit view? Alright, cool. It tells me which ones I got. So you cannot unconfirm. No. Once you hit confirm, you are set. Okay. Huge difference right off the bat, guys. The node is now worth 1,000 points. When everything we saw from the playtests that we had, the little experience we got, and then the Pathfinder show and tell, this was 14,000, not 10,000. So your alliance is to get 60,000 altogether. If I beat, let's just talk about the three nodes, because we don't have Astra, right? If I beat the three nodes, how much am I contributing? This is 2,600. This is 5,000. So let's do what? 60,000. We're just gonna dummy ballpark it. 60,000 divided by 5. 60. It's not very much, is it? Erase that. Come on, calculator. 60,000 divided by 5,000. Whoops. 12 people. If 12 people beat the first three nodes, we'd be good. Not even talking about Spec Ops. So somebody already beat the city section. Yeah, this is going to be a joke. So let's see. Superior 6. The bonuses are live now too, right? What kind of bonuses? On spawn, Superior 6 characters gain 6 counter and offense up. Okay, so Slayer's not needed then. Ability effects with the Cosmic Crucible Descriptor will be active in this mission. But that's for everybody, right? Bad guys and good guys alike? Okay, so let me see here. We go Superior 6, because we got enough of them. I got rid of my Slayer, but I don't really care because we're going to get offense up anyway. All right, so Superior 6. I got rid of my Craven too, that's right. I wanted to make it as easy on my alliance base as possible because what I was going to do is grab Vulture, Red Goblin, and Carnage. Okay, this is similar to the team I used in Dark Dimension 8, with the added benefit of having 2 much better characters to complement Vulture. Could we get more points for the nodes on higher difficulties? I'm not sure why they would change that, but possibly. We're learning a lot. We're not going to learn a lot in the gameplay, guys. This is going to be instantly one-shotting everything is what we're about to do. I didn't have too much to assign, Ben, because we're basically locked out from the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th mission. Or sorry, 8th mission. 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th mission, sorry. Because we don't have, like, Nova 6 red stars or any big-time Spider-Mans at 19 stars. I just didn't... Half the Alliance did not get Spec Ops assignments. There's our little tutorial at the bottom. We got 6 minutes. I have a feeling it's going to take us 1. Let's see. Can we just kill right here? What level are these guys? They're 73. Okay. I knew this was going to suck. I knew the gameplay was going to suck. Not because Battle World sucks. I'm not willing to say that just yet. I do need to see difficulty 15 before we go that far. But because they're starting us on the lowest difficulty, just by definition, this had to suck, right? Because this lowest difficulty needs to be accessible for players who are absolutely brand new to the game. So like level 75, they don't want to make a mode where you have to have played the game for like a year or 6 months or 8 months to even get into it, right? Like that's not what Arena is. That's not what Crucible is. Crucible, you start at level 60. That's the latest one, right? And you can't make a mode for just the veteran players because then you can't really advertise it to get people. This, I think, is a limitation on their side. I do think that a much smarter move would have been to start everybody at least difficulty 3 or 4 or give them the ability to. The upside is if you are in a new alliance and you're struggling on this, then you kind of can just start building up your difficulties from there, as opposed to the first Battle World, you instantly start on difficulty 4 and then you realize nobody in your alliance can do it, so you have to wait a week and then you can do difficult. So I guess from that perspective, I understand it. I still don't agree with it though. So basically, if we don't have 5 people in our alliance with all these Spec Ops peeps, you're screwed. Just for the Spec Ops points. But we don't need the Spec Ops points to go from zone to zone. Right? Like, we're already at, like, I don't think it's going to be anywhere near necessary. Okay, what's this one? On spawn, Spider Society, gain 3 evade immunity. Ability effects with raid descriptors. So you could just use your whole hive mind team here. So Live Pool was right. These bonuses are so broad. I'm not sure how you can make this mode hard, guys. I'm honestly not sure how you can make this mode hard. Didn't I get rid of one of these? Oh, I got rid of Peter. I'm not sure how you could possibly make this mode hard. Well, let's see the node composition, because, I mean, I could just assign 5 people to get rid of their entire Spider Society, but they only use their hive mind here. It sucks to say, I was kind of hoping that the bonus was going to be very specific. Raid rules apply to Spider Society team here. And if you want to throw in like an enemy team, you can say like Spider Society team here and enemy Orcus characters or something like that. The fact that all raid things are active on all characters, it certainly makes it easier for us. It makes Spec Ops less interesting, though. Screw Spec Ops the way they have it set up for mid-game players anyway. I think this mode's gonna flop. I don't think there's any sort of challenge here. There's no challenge here. At the end of the day, it's what it comes down to. There's no reason to turn my brain on for this right now. We'll wait till difficulty 5, but as I'm trying to stay optimistic, I don't know how to. Like, Hive Mind would get this done just as easy as Spider Society would. No, usually restrictions get more specific with difficulties and raids. True. Yeah, press auto. I'll have to ask them if the bonuses get more specific as we climb in difficulty. Based on everything else that we've seen so far, I don't think they went ahead and put that much thought into it, guys. Sadly enough. All right, let me ask. They got a format. They got a feedback thing format for us to do together. Boy, guys, I don't know. I don't know. Like, okay, causing an. Do they get their arena buffs? Raids too. Hive Mind get 200% damage. This is for the enemy, right? This is also for the enemy, I think. 45 chance to assist when an ally uses an ability. That's interesting. I like that. That's kind of cool. If they could lean into more stuff like that, that'd be great. Right? Let's go with just these Annihilators and I guess Mephisto. Sure, why not? I'm trying to find the nugget in this fucking turd they're calling Battle World. Within Global, the node does have those tunes and bonuses to Cabal. Okay, so we can go through all the bonuses now. That's good. From a strategical standpoint. Yeah, could you imagine? Like, I was going to make a video where I didn't know the bonuses, and I was going to suggest characters like fucking... Like, I used the Hive Mind characters when I did the City node. But for 5 people, they're just going to use their full Hive Mind team on the other node, the one we just did. The Spider-Verse node, right? The bonuses are they're too much. For the type of, oh my god, that was one wave. For the type of enemies on these nodes, the fact that there is 0 environmental effects happening that make this somewhat... the worst part about starting difficulty 1 is somebody like me, I am ready to shut down. I'm actually ready to shut down based on what I'm seeing. All right, we get 2,700, so we get extra purple ions for this. I think this becomes 20,000 on difficulty 5, if I'm not mistaken. Full Pegasus. Oh wait, okay, what are the rules here? Ability effects with the war descriptor will be active. Nobody from Pegasus is anything interesting in war, right? So we got to start building these Ash real quick. Can you back out of 1 to see if it uses an attempt? Sure. I know, Steven. I understand what you're saying. But I also did difficulty 4. And it didn't have these sort of room bonuses. So when I understand that I put 0 thought into the playtest on difficulty 4, I just threw in characters hit auto. And I didn't lean into the rooms or anything like that. I'm extrapolating that, so maybe the changes they made are going to make this good. Yeah, it's live right now, Foxy. We had to do this for all raid tiers, right? We always had to start the shittiest raid, and we just autoed it too. The only difference is raids don't last a week. They last a day, right? So alliances within the first week were getting to whatever difficulty they were going to situate themselves on. A lot of alliances won't get situated on the difficulty, the highest difficulty that they are supposed to be doing given their roster, for 4 whole weeks That's a long time. They should adjust the requirements Spec Ops characters by difficulty, and then the bonuses in the next zones should be tied to finishing Spec Ops missions in the previous zone. Something like that. I mean, that adds a lot of organizational stuff for captains, but I think that is still a good idea, I think. Okay, let's just punch here, I guess. All right, what am I doing? I know my Pegasus is small, but this is still just auto material, right? I like that suggestion, Rhino. I mean, if they don't rotate Spec Ops like they kind of sort of said they were, then I really like that idea. So Alliance leaders, they do the one-time prep. When a new player comes in, new character to the Alliance, they do got to mess things around. Have the Spec Op requirements lower for lower difficulties. I like that too. And have the bonuses. I mean, the bonuses are too overpowered right now for what we saw. This node notwithstanding, like, the bonuses against the Hive Mind, the Herald team for Annihilators to go in there, it's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be an absolute bloodbath. For the Spider Society node, it was like fucking Wave 1 Avengers. How is a Hive Mind raid team ever going to struggle against Wave 1? Like, Spider Society starts with what? Evades and deflects? Who fucking cares? Hive Mind would do just as good there. You don't get bonus victory points for using the right teams. You get a combat mod, J-Ro. Exactly. I think, by the way, my 1.6k Pegasus team, I think this will only work up to difficulty 3. I think difficulty 4 of my Pegasus team will get cranked. Which is why when I did my little calculation, I left the Astral node off. If you are a newer player and you don't have Pegasus built up, or you have them half built up like I do here, I strongly, strongly, strongly suggest you build up your Doctor Strange and Moondragon as fast as you possibly can. Like, right now. They'll carry. Like, if Moondragon was ulting when this wave dropped in, the wave's gone, right? Even on difficulty 4. So, building up your Astral now will give you the leeway to do those higher difficulties. That's what I'll be doing for the next 3 weeks. Is leveling those 2 characters. I'm going to stop Scarlet Witch. I'll stop everything else. What's stopping new players from using characters first and then doing Spec Ops? If you use a character on a node, Zik, you cannot put them in the Spec Ops. Once you use a character one time on any node, that character is done for the day. Think of it like a war. And we're done Battle Word for the day. Let's take the time to... Let's go through some of the other bonuses. I'll make a video on the best substitution, stuff like that. So, Live Pool was 100% right. Like, 5 people, just get rid of your entire Spider Society team. Use Hive Mind. Call it a day. Everybody else gets rid of their Hive Mind team. Superior 6. Yeah, you just sub 1 person out, 2 people out kind of thing. For when some people have Astral unlocked, yeah, Pegasus is going to get mollywopped once they get too far up. So, my alliance is already at 33,000. I think that's like 4 people. Can I see participation? Where do I see participation? I don't? That's the fun part? Here's the Battle World store. Oh, they considerably dropped this price. Wasn't this like 15,000 when we saw them doing their little playtests? I think it was. I think they considerably dropped this price. Go back in and click a node. Okay. Okay, there you go. 4 people have done it, and we're halfway. Only 3 people did this node. 3 people here too. 3 people, okay. That's it for the day. Interesting. Alright, let's preview these rules. On spawn, Cabal gains speed up for 5 turns and safeguard 5 turns. Doom, Loki, Emma Frost, and Ares Gain the Cabal trait. That's crazy. Ability effects of Cosmic Crucible. That's so crazy. So, like, losing... whoever has to give up Namor is going to have the hardest time. Right? Whoever has to give up Namor so they can't keep the speed up, they'll have the hardest time. Or maybe Iron Patriot for the damage. That's going to be an interesting one for sure. Villain and Global. This could... Yeah, like, whoever gets up Iron Patriot or Namor, they'll probably use Apocalypse there. Alright, the Mutant one. Ability effects with the Raid descriptors. Just use Extreme, guys. Holy shit. Alpha Flight gains 500% focus in this mission? No way! That's so impactful! Oh my god! You mean I'm not just gonna use the goddamn Extreme team? What? Do you really think this isn't even Bifrost or Pegasus? Pegasus doesn't appear till way later. So by the time Pegasus drops in, the Ironheart, right? This is what I'm looking at. Ironheart, when she drops in, she'll get speed bar, just like she does in the Spotlight 2 raids. But by the time that happens, you'd have your Extreme team ready to pop off. So first of all, your North Star nullifies everything. North Star plus 4 Extreme characters, whatever. Whoever has to Spec Ops their North Star is going to walk over that node. Or whoever doesn't have to is going to walk over that node. I guess at least the theory crafting is not going to take forever. For whatever good that is. Like the time investment. Mercenary. Broken title here. 50% crit, 300% crit damage. When critically hit, nowhere gains 40% barrier and defense up. So there's a lot of nowhere enemies on here. There's 5. Ability effects with the war descriptor will be active. Yeah, that's why I was saying Taskmaster. Right? You have to use Taskmaster here. If you're one of the people that's going to be subbing out, well, everyone's going to sub out one. You're going to sub out. You're going to sub in Taskmaster. The one unlucky person that's got to sub out 2 people, Taskmaster plus Killmonger. Counts as a raid. What mercenary characters are good in raids? It's not the nowhere characters. They're not good in raids. Interesting. Deathpool. Oh, she's a mercenary. That's true. She gives out energy. Thank you, Shalister. So Deathpool, whoever's got to get rid of Logan, you want that person to keep their Deathpool. Yeah, I agree, Shania. What's this one? Bunch of Ultron bots. Annihilators have 45% chance to assist. So we've seen this one. Is this right or is this a bug? Skiller Mystic or Bio. Oh no, that makes sense, right? This is, yeah, those are the Annihilator tags. So they're reusing the room rule. Hero and Global or Controller. Out of time. Yeah. War is enough. Okay, so out of time is gonna demolish that. There's no Goblin on spawn. Easy. This is somewhat interesting. This is a pre-reworked Moondragon. I wonder if this is meant to be a reworked Moondragon. All right, let me take a look, Jerry. It says zone active, Jerry. Can you not just go inside? I mean, I'd prefer they don't put a time, a 24-hour on Battle World. That seems really dangerous for people who join a little bit later on the Sunday. Devour, you should ping your Alliance leader, see what they want to do. Bonus for Illuminati here, Global Epic Legendary. When Illuminati character uses their basic ability, if no enemy has stun, apply stun to that enemy. What? How difficult is this node? Excuse me. When an Illuminati character uses their basic ability, if no enemy has stun, apply stun to that attack's primary target. If it's no, so the only one stun at a time. Okay. When any enemy with stun is successfully attacked, reduce that enemy's speed 35%. Enemies deal. It keeps going back. Enemies deal 25% more damage for each charge they have. Ability effects of the Cosmic Crucible descriptor. charge. He gets charges. Does Moondragon get charges? Gamora gets 1 charge, right? And then it falls off? Or she gets multiple charges if there's less Infinity Watch members. Enemies that's okay. Effects with Cosmic Crucible. So Illuminati's gonna walk over that node. That's not a close node. These bonuses are insane for the villains I'm seeing. So we have a Red Hulk, but he's not part of the first 10 enemies. So he drops in after the fact. Is this War is available? When an Undying character is attacked, they gain 1 offense up. For each offense up they have, Undying characters gain ability effects with the War descriptor will be active. Okay, the good news is you don't need Scarlet Witch to beat this. There's no Skrull or anything like that. So this mission, there's going to be one for Spec Ops. Get ready to do Scarlet Witch. You'll be fine there. Yeah, you'll be fine there. Okay. Horseman MSF Originals. We got an X-Men node. I don't see any Nightcrawlers. The difficulty shouldn't be that bad because there's not any Nightcrawlers on here. Let's see what the bonus is. MSF Original characters gain the Horseman trait for this mission. Ability effects of the War descriptor will be active. I wish it was raids for Archangel. Make Archangel great again. But no. I guess not. So, like, Red Hulk? MSF Original. Like, Kestrel. Vol. Okay, it's just for Red Hulk, I guess. Herald Mission X-Men. It's so slow. Tell me this is War. Tell me this is at least War is active and that Ares will stop Nightcrawler from immediately winning this node. Nope. Extreme X-Men gain 97... Oh, I like that. X-Men 97. It's cute. 97% to max health, speed, focus, and damage. 97% speed? These guys gain... Okay. These guys gain the Cabal trait. Ability effects of the Ray descriptor alive. Holy shit, guys. Tell me right now, somebody, for the love of fucking God, tell me how the Extreme team doesn't instantly just demolish this. Nightcrawler stops Emma. Ares is not... There's no War active, so we get to keep our speed up. We have 97% increased speed. We're going to stun anybody and immediately kill everybody. I don't understand how this... How am I supposed to struggle with this? I'm not... Okay, wait, no, this is the Herald mission. Like, Red Goblin's supposed to be something cool, right? Maybe Red Goblin will spawn with speed up and like 5 billion% speed and do something. Like, something. Give me something to sink my fucking teeth into. Because right now, man, this ain't it. We saw this one, right? City support. This is like high mind, gain damage or something like that. Hopefully war tag. So, like, infestation somewhat interesting. Nope. Nope, just high mind gain 200% damage and armor when below 50% max health. So they get low, they start immediately killing everybody. Ability effects of the Ray descriptors active. Okay, so here you go, guys. Don't worry, because when you walk into this subpar war team, you're going to have speed up. You're going to have infinite speed bar. And also don't worry, because when you one-shot one wave and it drops Pavin, you're going to have, I don't know, 2,800 or something speed bar locked up for this Pav when he drops in with speed up. I need to see difficulty 5. This mode is fucking killing the game for me right now. There's nothing interesting here so far. I'm not seeing I'm not seeing the challenge. When attacked, Orcus characters gain 1 deflect. Ability effects with the Ray descriptors live. Battle World is just all the modes put together. Here's the team to use to beat it. Take one character out for each team. Grab whatever other character has that fucking game mode intact and go from there. Let me guess, raids? Yeah, let me guess, raids are active for the Night Stalker team. Whoop-de-doo! Super fun. Alright, guys. Battle World's trash. I don't... Like, it's day 1. It's day 1. It's difficulty 1. It's gonna be difficulty 1 for a week. Then it'll be difficulty, what, 3? And then it'll be difficulty... 4 or 5. We gotta go to difficulty 5. Even my mid-game account is at least screaming for difficulty 4 right now. How many people were waiting for this to launch and are coming in to do that? What we just did. There's a precedent for raids starting the lowest difficulty. The time it's going to take for Battle World is too much. Let me know how you guys feel, I guess. All right, actually going to record a little bit more here, some housekeeping. So we went over to Null, go to the leaderboards here. We see that if we kill Null in this difficulty, we're going to get 3 Null shards, 10,000 whole T3 ISOs. This is the normal difficulty. It's not really supposed to give you much of that, I guess. Also, it was asked, like, once we hit 60,000, are we just done? No, you keep accruing points, and that's going to come into play when we get to the milestone rewards here. So, like, 10 million or whatever. I think this is going to be really easy to get on the highest difficulty. Probably possible in difficulty 4. 200,000 just to kind of break in and break even. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like they're uniform. But if I go into zone 1, I can't really see how much it was, can I? So let me back out. Let's go to zone 2. 1075, 1630, 2700, 5410. Is that the same as zone 3? No, it's not. So, is it? Wait, no, it is, isn't it? 1630? Okay, no, it is the same. So we would just do that times 5, and then we add in whatever this extra challenge mission is, which, like Odin. Okay. Well, let's do that real quick. Pull up my calculator. Sorry, it's 1075 plus 1630 plus 5410 plus 2700. So 10,815 points per zone per player. This times 5 zones times 24 players. We're going to get to about 1,300,000 points. That does not include the bonus mission or anything Null related. So let's just use that number real quick. Clearing Null gives us 5,000 milestone points, by the way, which doesn't really seem like that much, but... okay, so we're probably getting to like tier 3 at tops here. Because yeah, we're at 1.3 million, which is this, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah. So we're probably gonna get to tier 3 this week. Yay. What a successful mode. Alright, also, we got the difficulty slider information here. I'm trying to be objective, although I am a little emotionally charged at how bored I am. The difficulty is going to ramp up, right? So we got characters level 80, and then character level 90 for difficulty 2, 95 for 3, then level 100 for 4. They say gear tier 19, 7 red stars, so it doesn't take into account diamonds, so 18 with diamonds is going to wreck it. There's a really cool border here. Now, once it's 3 diamonds for difficulty 5. We saw Pathfinder do his difficulty 5 with 7 red stars. Now, he only did the Astral, he only did the Null boss, and he only did the challenge thing, the Odin node at the very end. Why I'm so down on the mode right now is because I'm seeing these insanely powerful bonuses to our teams, and I'm seeing trash characters on the other side. I know it's Zone 1, Node 2. The node that has raids active is Spider-Verse, which means you could use your entire Spider Society, you could use your entire Hive Mind team. It gives minimal benefits to Spider Society. It's the raid rules for everything, right? And across the field from you, God love him, he's the best character in the game. One of my favorite MCU characters. There's 2 Hawkeyes. He's going to get reworked one day. He's going to return to prominence, be the best character in the game. Currently, Hawkeye has no business standing across from Hive Mind team with raid buffs on. I don't see how a level 90 gear tier 17 Hive Mind team with raid bonuses would struggle against Wave 1 Avengers at level 100 gear tier 19, 3 diamonds, ISO level 2, ISO tier 3 level 2. I just don't see it. And that's what it comes down to right now. I'm seeing the node compositions. I went through everything. You saw me go through it all. You saw all the bonuses in all the rooms. It's so prescriptive. It's Crucible rule is active. Here's Cabal. Here's a couple more Cabal characters. Raid room is active. Hey, by the way, here's your Orcus team. Like, it's so obvious what's to be used here. And the reality of Spec Ops is that it's just a gear check, right? It's just take this one character off, throw a different one in. One person per alliance can take 2 characters off, throw 2 in. But because the rules are so crazy strong, to think about it. Think about, again, I'm just going to go back to Node 1, Zone 1, Mission 2. A player can take their entire Spider Society. That's what I'm going to tell my alliance. 5 people in my alliance are going to remove their entire Spider Society, and they're going to use Hive Mind there. And then the Superior 6 node, someone's going to take 2 Superior 6 members off. They're going to use Vulture, and they're going to use, like, because it's just... I like that it's not, you have to use this team. But the way the bonuses work is it might as well be you have to use parts of this team and you're going to walk over it because there's fucking Black Widow dragging down Hawkeye across the field from you. Difficulty 1. Wait till we get to difficulty 5 and then we'll go for judgment there. We'll have to wait till we see the other zones and everything, but I don't know. Let me know all your feedback in the comment section below. I know that they are gathering feedback on the mode right now. Really, we should have all been able to start on whatever difficulty we wanted to. It's just, it's too different from raids. It lasts a whole week. You can't, for a week on a new game mode, have people on the lowest difficulty. We can stomach it from raids because every day we get to increase difficulty if we walk through the first one. But we also have other things going on. Like when Crucible came, we were facing off against other people in Cosmic Crucible. It wasn't go in, hit auto, walk away. We'll see.
That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.